Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your January 2024 general readings. We're looking at the 1st through the 15th. These are the first general readings in a brand new year, and this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. I hope everyone's well as we move into a fresh, brand new year. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season. Thanks for being here, for hitting that like button, share and subscribe too if you like. For those of you who comment, who reach out for personal readings, who refer and recommend me to others, always my gratitude. Thank you. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are cross-watching for Scorpio, this video is also for you. Of course, it may resonate a little differently for everyone in a general reading. So if you know your other signs, watch those videos as well for additional insight. If something hits home, if something resonates with you, you'd like to take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style. If you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description on this video. I can usually respond to you the same day, and I would love to hear from you. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, different types, styles, lengths, budgets, or something in there for everyone. And I do readings full time, so I'm pretty diligent about the timely scheduling of personal readings if that's important to you. Also still popular right now are the 6 and 12-month overviews, which I do, which take a look at every area of life over the next 6 or 12 months, what's coming, what's in store. You can order them any time of the year. A lot of people like to do it at the end of one year, beginning of another year, because we're moving into a new cycle, so something to think about. Okay, Scorpio. I am using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. And we begin the year with Scorpio, the High Priestess. Trusting your intuition, your instincts, higher self, gut instinct, some people call it connection to the divine. This is kind of watching more than speaking, paying attention to where you feel led by spirit. Basically using your intuition in something to make a choice. The Two of Coins. So twos, of course, represent being at a crossroads. There's a choice in front of you. There's a choice that needs to be made. This is using your intuition to make a choice, which also, Scorpio, is a sign that for many of you, if you stop to listen to that intuitive connection to source, you know what the best decision is here. Because you're at a crossroads and a choice has to be made. Next, we have the Five of Cups. A card of loss, grief, regret, apologies, looking at what no longer is, whatever these broken cups represent. There's still two cups upright and full, however. So even though there's some sorrow or loss or regret over something, there is still plenty to be grateful for, and also opportunities that might be right around you, which you might miss because you're only focusing on what was. With the Page of Swords, messages, messengers, information. Next we have the Knight of Swords. Kind of I always look at this as our verbal mailman of the tarot, right? Knights take what they learned as pages and they begin to move forward in the world and manifest with that. The Knight of Swords is a very decisive knight. He takes his information, his knowledge, his research, he forms a plan, and he just charges right out there. And this is about taking very decisive action of some kind of offer or opportunity. Conversations here. The Five of Coins, insufficiency and lack. Kind of my beggar card. It might mean financial and material insufficiency. There might be some financial and material issues for some of you. On an emotional level, this can represent feeling shut out in the cold, feeling like you're in beggar mode, feeling like you have to beg for everything that you need and want, you know. But there's an opportunity coming in here. Feels like something hasn't worked out so well for you, Scorpio, as you wanted it to. There's some loss and regret here. For some of you, there are conversations which you're going to be having or need to have with someone or a group of someone's, and you know that the people that you're going to talk to and the people that you have conversations with are not going to be happy about what they're hearing. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus is the World. So change. The World is the last major arcana card in the tarot. This is, it means that one cycle of the tarot has completed. And a cycle of the tarot can represent a chapter in your life, a set of chapters in your life, some significant time period, has passed. There's a milestone reached. This is a card of graduation, and so a whole new landscape will be opening up in front of you, full of different options and opportunities, where we start a new cycle with the first major arcana card, which is the Fool. So here, this is about a major cycle ending, which is change. That's the focus of the first half of January. And you can kind of, even though this is the primary focus, the energy, the focus of the first half of January, you can kind of infer what the primary focus is in a tarot spread by looking at whatever major arcana cards are coming out, or even any pip cards that have higher numbers. Here in this spread, we have the World and the High Priestess, right? So we know that a cycle completion, a cycle is coming to an end. So change is present here, and we know that it's about trusting our intuition and our instincts, which is our connection to divine, to make the right choice in a situation, even though there is some loss, maybe some sorrow, regret, apologies. Conversations are happening, which it feels like there's some challenging conversations. There's an offer or opportunity coming in here that looks like it's going to be in a positive way and begin to move you away from an energy of feeling all this lack, like you don't have enough, or you yourself are not enough. So let's clarify that overall energy of the World. The Devil, obsessive energy, addictive energy, too much focus in one area, too much attachment in one area, so it becomes unhealthy or an unhealthy behavior cycle. There's always that bit of temptation in it, though. So an unhealthy cycle perhaps is coming to an end, which is a good thing, although a difficult thing, because again, the Devil has that tempting aspect to it. People, places, situations, jobs, but we cling to them because of whatever justification, that temptation aspect. We have the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands. The start or the opportunity for a new emotional beginning that leads to emotional fulfillment. The Ace of Cups, that might be new love and romance for some of you. Cups is governed by the element of water, which is all about our emotional landscape. So we want this Ace, of course, to progress to the Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after card. So there's a beginning here. There's a start on a new path of emotional fulfillment and emotional abundance. It might be within the romantic love aspect. It could be self-love, or just any path where there's the beginning of emotional fulfillment. The Eight of Wands is fast action, speed, motion, Cupid's arrows, travel. The Eight of Wands with the World, some of you may be traveling. Some of you may be moving. There may be an opportunity for you, but you're going to have to let go of something. That's always the kicker, isn't it? But I think here there's a cycle ending anyway. It's all about how you deal with it. Are you going to move forward on this new path, on this new opportunity, or are you going to stay, chained in one way or the other to something old that has grown to be unhealthy for you? But some of you, whatever this unhealthy cycle is ending anyway. Let's take a look at the High Priestess and the Two of Coins. The Lovers, a relationship at a crossroads. A choice needs to be made. Might be about the relationship itself. Do we stay together? If so, do we make changes moving forward, or do we go our separate ways? The decision might be in another area of life, but also still affects this. So it's another choice card. The Hanged Man, not taking any decisive action just yet. You're waiting, you're watching things play out, you're gaining new information and insight here. Yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made here, but I think you're taking your time. You're watching something play out, trying to figure out how to react to it or what decisions and choices to make. Here we have the World again and Death. Both represent major endings and major change and transformation. There's a choice here, and if you choose this new path in front of you, there's kind of no going back to it. It's going to just close one door permanently. And it looks like a really good thing, but I think there's this attachment to the door that you would be closing, whatever that door represents. Let's take a look at this Five of Cups and Page of Swords. Again, I feel a difficult conversation coming up here should you choose to take this new path. The Five of Pentacles again. The Eight of Cups, leaving behind that which no longer works for you, even if you thought at one point it might be, it no longer is. The Ten of Swords, surrendering to a painful conclusion, a painful ending, or a challenging ending. I mean, this is a general reading, so the intensity may vary along with the specifics and details, but the fundamental energy remains the same. This is coming to an understanding, however challenging or painful, that something is over, or that something simply is not going to manifest to be what you wanted it to be, no matter what you do. And it's time to turn away and leave this behind you. It's time to move away from that. I feel like for some of you, this is moving away from someone. And that moving away might be an actual physical moving relocation. It could be breaking up. And it could be in a relationship if there isn't anything wrong with the relationship. It could be, we're done here and we need to move. We're moving on together, moving on, but we have to leave maybe people, places behind that you're really attached to. Again, challenging choice of major change, and some loss and grief and regret that something didn't work out, or simply that it's at an end and it's time to move on here. Page of Swords with the Nine of Cups and the Empress. Wow, lots of abundance here. This is getting your heart's desire, wish fulfillment. The Empress is also a card of abundance and fertility and a full harvest. The divine feminine. It's the polar opposite of this feeling like in beggar mode. So again, something has come in. There is a new option, a new choice. Feels like it's brought by spirit. Knight of Swords and Five of Coins. I feel like it's going to require leaving someone behind, maybe even a group of people for some of you. Knight of Swords with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The message is coming in, the opportunity coming in looks really beautiful. The challenge is, as it always is in so many readings, is closing the door on the old, because this would mean major, major change. A sense of moving and traveling for some of you as well. Five of Coins, insufficiency, begging. The Knight of Swords again, Temperance, and the Knight of Wands. So this is something that is rushing in to restore balance, to bring balance and healing to a situation which didn't have it before. But bringing balance to it can potentially bring balance and healing to you, but it's new. It's moving forward new. This is not a fixing of something old. This is a closing the door on something that didn't work and moving forward on a new path. Choices, choices. It feels like you're, at least in the start here, taking your time. There's still attachments here. Conversations, maybe some difficult conversations, but then it's about moving forward. Feels like most of you do. Any advice, guidance, feedback, messages from Spirit for Scorpio, first half of January? The Two of Cups and the Fool. This is where there's that Fool card. The theme was the world major cycle endings, and so we have a brand new life cycle starting here. Soulmates, kindred spirits, best friend. You're moving forward with somebody, whether it's a new somebody or, the partner you're already with, romantic or otherwise. Yeah, it's taking a risk. It's stepping off the beaten path and trusting in the unknown. Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginnings. Moving, relocating, new jobs, a combination of all of those for some of you. Six of Pentacles, gift giving, gift receiving. It's pretty clear that Spirit, as is often the case, not always, but often, new opportunities for change being brought in by Spirit to get you to a different and better place. And this one is no different. Spirit is saying, take it, accept it, move forward. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. Those are your messages for the first half of January 2024, the first general readings of a brand new year. I hope they were helpful and useful to you, gave you something to chew on. If they did resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style, if you are interested in a reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that info by clicking the description link with this video. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the January mid-month readings. Stay well. I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.